Did you know that the average adult spends more than 3 years of their life in the kitchen? With so much time spent in this culinary workshop, you'd expect it to function like a well-oiled machine. However, with most kitchens being so poorly optimized, the reality for most people is that preparing a meal can feel more like a tiresome game of Tetris as you juggle pots and pans, appliances, and groceries that ooze from every cupboard. So in this video, we'll show you 5 incredibly simple kitchen hacks you can apply in your house to better use the space you have and transform your kitchen from a place you dread into a well-organized creative studio fit for a chef. Number 1. Appliances. Whether you get by with just a toaster and a kettle, or you collect them like they're going out of fashion, there's no escaping the fact that every modern kitchen will have at least a few. The problem is that they take up tons of working bench space, and unless you've bought the expensive designer kind, they're likely to make your kitchen feel more like a stand at a swap meet rather than a free-flowing workspace. An elegant solution for making your appliances both easily accessible, but at the same time easy to conceal, is to move them into a cupboard and convert the standard swing doors into retractable pocket doors. This way, you'll have unrestricted access to them when you're using them, but when guests come over, hiding them will be as simple as closing a door. Obviously, for this solution, you'll need to have a power point installed by an electrician, but it's a small price to pay for the aesthetic and function that it will give your kitchen. Number 2. The pantry. For most people, the pantry is the most frequently used cupboard in the kitchen. Unfortunately though, it can also be one of the most frustrating, with its deep shelves often forcing you to juggle multiple items from the front in order to access items at the back. A great way to make every inch of your pantry easily accessible without sacrificing any usable space is to turn your shelves into drawers. This way, you can simply pull them out one at a time, bringing every single item within easy reach. Number 3. The dreaded corner cupboard. Quite possibly the most annoying space in your kitchen, the corner cupboard beneath your bench is home to vast amounts of painfully awkward space. This is because the front access point is disproportionately small compared to the overall storage area. What you need is a simple way to get items from the back to the front, without having to get down on your knees and reach aimlessly into the abyss. A great way to do this is to add a lazy Susan to each shelf, allowing you to rotate items to the front like a carousel. And you can pick these up for a few dollars at your local hardware store. Number 4. Pot storage. Pots and pans are one of those things that you use just about every day. And if you're like most people, you probably have them sitting inside a cupboard stacked on top of each other like a half-finished game of Jenga. And each time you reach for one, you risk the whole stack falling down in a symphony of clanging and banging. A simple solution is to install a retractable hanging rack, allowing you to pull them out like a drawer and pick the one you want with ease. Number 5. Under the kitchen sink. Under the sink is a notoriously awkward space, mainly because of the plumbing required for draining water. However, just because this space harbours an obstacle, doesn't mean it should be condemned. By installing custom drawers that navigate the pipes, similar to those in the pantry, you can bring typically difficult to access bottles, brushes and sponges within an arm's reach. Another neat hack is to add small fold-down flaps to the very top of this space for even more convenient access to your sponges and brushes, which get used multiple times per day. To get more storage solution videos like this, hit the subscribe button and leave a comment to let me know what you'd like to see next.